All right, for part B, we had a couple of steps we had to go through here. It says to find the slope of the line, okay? So that means I know I need to use the derivative, tangent to the curve at each point on the curve where x equals 6. So I talked about this on the video at the beginning of the week. This vocabulary here at each point tells me I should have more than one point where this happens. And if you graphed this relationship on Desmos, you would have seen that there are 2 points at x equals 6 on this relationship. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is substitute in x equals 6 all the way back here to the original equation and solve for y. So we'll write that down first. We're going to find the y values. So I have 2 times 6 squared plus 3y squared minus 4 times 6 times y equals 36. So here I'm going to have 72. Here I'm going to have 24. All right, so this is what we have here. So this is a quadratic equation. And we need to go all the way back in our brains to Math 2 when you solved quadratic equations for days. And remember that we need to set this equal to 0. So I'm going to subtract 36 from both sides. Combine like terms here with a constant. Now I'm going to reorder this so it's in standard form. 3y squared minus 24y plus 36 equals 0. And then I'm going to factor this 3 out. Y squared minus 24y, oops, excuse me, I didn't divide the 3, minus 8y plus 12. So two numbers that would add to negative 8 but multiply to positive 12 will be negative 2 and negative 6. So the y values we were looking for were y equals 6 and y equals 2. That was only part of the battle here. Now I need to use these points and x equals 6. So the next thing you had to do, okay, was to find the values of the slopes. So you had 2 points you had to plug in, when x equals 6 and y equals 6, and when x equals 6 and y equals 2. And remember, the slope is still up here in part A. It's the dy dx, okay? So I don't think I can get both of those in the frame at the same time. So we'll do this equation first, or excuse me, this ordered pair. So 2 times the y value of 6 minus 2 times the x value of 6. 3 times 6 minus 2 times 6. Already in the numerator here I have 12 minus 12. So this is going to be 0 over 18 minus 12 is 6. Doesn't really matter, right? So that slope is 0. So we're done with that one. Now we still need to plug in the second value. So dy dx equals, this time I'm going to be very careful plugging in x equals 6 and y equals 2. So 2 times 2 minus 2 times 6 all over 3 times 2 minus 2 times 6. 4 minus 12 and 6 minus 12. I get negative 4/3. Okay, that's part B.